This is your time. This is your moment. Seize it. The time is now. We're not waiting anymore. Welcome back to another Mindset Wednesday episode. Today's content is going to be geared towards opportunities. So, what does Jovin mean by that? All right, so I'm currently in DC, so the audio is a little bit different. I'm using my laptop mic instead of my current microphone. So I'm currently in DC, traveling, seeing some friends. And what I mean by this is that I've recently had the opportunity to pursue a 7-day on, 7-day off overnight shift. I've been praying and asking for a 7-day on, 7-day off shift for probably about a year and a half. The reason being is because if I have 7 days on and 7 days off, I believe that would align with a lot of my personal goals. So just to kind of go briefly through my personal goals, one of them is I want to be financially well off. So I could try to switch jobs a lot and try to get more pay. However, in the hospital setting, if you're not trying to move up to admin, you'll probably end up being able to make more money by going to more evening type shifts or overnight shifts because of the shift differential, which is pretty significant. So for me, I could get a great bump in pay by switching to an overnight shift. Right. So that's one that helps me out financially. Now, more money I can invest, more money I can use towards student loans, and more money that I can have for myself. So be able to buy what I like, be able to travel, do different things. So invest more, pay off debt, and be able to do things more personally, because how I do my money, how I spend my money is based off a percentage of my income. So I'm only allowed to spend a certain percentage of my money. So the more money I make, the more money I can spend, the more money I can invest, the more money I can have to travel and do different things. So it helps me from a financial perspective. It also helps me from a business perspective, because now instead of having 2 days off on the weekend, I now have 7 days that I can use to focus on the business. And let's say I don't even use 7 days. Let's say I use 3 or 4 days. Now that gives me 3 other days of rest, or 4 other days of rest, or 3 or 4 days that I can spend more time with family, or more time traveling and doing different things like that, which are also part of my personal goals. So it aligns with my financial goals, it aligns with my business goals. And I'm telling you that it aligns with my personal travel, lifestyle type of goals. So because of that, I've always felt like I wanted a overnight position. I felt like it would be good for me to have one. And so the opportunity recently came up, and I was debating whether or not if I should apply for it. And I was like, this might be a great Mindset Wednesday episode, because why am I debating on this? Why am I thinking of this? I've been wanting this opportunity. It should have been a no hesitation. I should have just pulled the trigger immediately. Sometimes we ask for things or we desire certain things, and then those opportunities come, and then we shy away, and then we avoid it. No, you've been praying for this. You've been asking for this. Now's the time. Now is the moment. You have to go pursue it. Because if you keep asking for something and you keep desiring something, and now you say no to it, what are you telling the universe? If you believe in God and you've been praying to God to give you something, to guide you a certain way, you've been praying for the opportunity to be a pharmacy student, and you have the opportunity, you finally have a pharmacy school send you an acceptance letter, and then you say no. Or you finally have a job opportunity that you always wanted, send you that letter, and then you say no. What are you telling the universe when you say no to the things that you've been desiring? When you say no to the things that you've been asking for? What type of message do you think you're telling them? So that's what I want to focus on today, is the things that you're asking for, and then you end up saying no to. What are you actually telling yourself in the universe? Think about it. You've been wanting to be president of a student organization. Now is the opportunity to apply. Now is the opportunity to work on a speech and tell them all the great ideas you have. But your anxiety or your fear or you're scared to be able to do this, to take that chance. Well, then what are you telling the universe? The next time you ask or desire something, do you think the universe will give you that opportunity? Do you think maybe the universe will delay that opportunity? It could. The universe could say, hey, the next time you really ask something you really want, we know you don't really want it. So you know what? We're not going to give it to you in a couple months. Maybe you have to wait a couple years. And now you're stuck in a situation you don't really want to be in because you didn't pursue the situation that you really wanted to be in. Let me repeat that. You are stuck in the situation you don't want to be in because you didn't really pursue the situation that you really wanted to be in. And it's a cycle. We can all fall within that cycle. And so that's what I wanted to talk about today on Mindset Wednesdays is what are the things that you truly desire? And when those opportunities come, will you seize them or will you run away from them? Because that opportunity might come just once in a lifetime and you've missed out. That opportunity might only come once every 10 years and you really, really missed out. That opportunity might come once every 5 years, once every 3 years, or in my case, 1.5 years. And if I say no now and I don't pursue it, maybe it's until another 3 to 5 years that I have another opportunity like this. So I would encourage you, if you're listening to this episode today, to write down the things that you truly desire, whether it's in pharmacy or not. Write it down. Read it every single day. So when those opportunities come, you know you've been praying for this, you've been asking for this, and you cannot run from it. You have to go seize it. This is your time. This is your moment. Seize it. The time is now. We're not waiting anymore. That's it for Mindset Wednesdays. Just wanted to talk to you all about that. That was kind of on my mind because when I was thinking about whether I should take this switch, it really should have been a no-brainer. It really should have been a no-brainer. And even that hesitation, sometimes you could lose an opportunity like this to someone else who comes in with that bravado, with that confidence, with that no-brainer type mentality. Like, no, I've always really wanted this and I'm going to take this. And then you just missed out because you hesitated or you waited. I want anybody that's listening to this to have a life of fulfillment, to be happy in their current situations. And one of the ways you'll be able to do that is by being more decisive and seizing the opportunities when they come. So write down the things that you truly desire. And the next time they come, I want you to seize those opportunities because the time is now.
Hold up. Wait right there, guys. Before you go any further into this episode, what I want to do is tell y'all about 2 new opportunities to connect and build with me. All right. So we just started rolling out our membership program. It is only, I'm talking only, $100 investment into your future. Okay. It's $100 a month and you're able to connect with me for 30 minutes every single week. All right. We're going to give you the actual goals, the actual steps that you need to take to accomplish all the goals that you want to be able to live the dream career that you always envisioned. All right. So definitely need y'all to sign up for that. And that's a little too much of an investment for you, we do also offer the membership club. And the membership club is only $10 a month. All right. $10 a month. And you're going to get personalized content just from me to help you get to where you want to go to. Once again, the whole point of Capsule RX podcast is to help you achieve your goals. So help us help you by connecting with me. All right. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. And you all know me. So help me help you. All right. Invest in your future today by signing up at tinyurl.com/capsulerx services.